Change is a constant in our lives. And the funny thing is, most people say they would welcome it. But then when it happens, they go into a panic mode. Whether the change is something catastrophic and dramatic that is thrust upon us unwillingly, or it's a minor change that we're trying to create for ourselves to help improve our lives, change can be stressful and sometimes even overwhelming. In today's video, I'm going to give you tips to help you navigate those changes in your life and see the blessings in them. Hello friends, I'm Wendy Rapp, spiritual life coach and intuitive reader. On this channel, I help you as a spiritually awakened person grow and evolve on your soul's journey. The first thing you need to remember is when you're going through a period of change, especially if this is something you didn't see coming, it's so important to try to stay calm. Change is like a grieving process, even when it's one we're trying to create. It's very easy for us to get overwhelmed or a little out of control during that time, so we need to try to keep ourselves calm. So be sure to take good care of yourself, practical care of yourself during a time of change. Give yourself extra time for rest. Surround yourself with supportive friends that you can talk it out with. Eat healthy, drink lots of water. Light exercise is good. Meditation and deep, easy breathing are also good for helping you to stay calm and centered. And when you're dealing with change and you are feeling a little panicky, especially if this is something that is a change that you didn't see coming or weren't expecting, don't focus on what you can't control. There's always something about the situation that you can control. Focus on the things you can control. So think it through. Change creates new circumstances in our lives, and it's those new circumstances that create the unknown, and it's the fear of the unknown that most people really are most nervous about when it comes to change. So think back to a time when there was a big change in your life, something you didn't see coming. You got through it then, you'll get through it again. And it's really important, especially if this is a change that you would rather not go through, that you stop resisting it. If there's nothing you can do to stop this change from happening, don't resist it. You're going to need to learn to accept it and reframe it into your life. Part of the way that you can do that, or one of the best ways you can do that, is to learn to devise a plan around it. Now, if you can't control the change itself, you can control your life and you personally, and control the circumstances that you're dealing with in some way. There's always some way we can control it. You're going to have to devise a new plan, but that thought and that action of moving forward, creating a plan, creating a new normal, helps you to feel more in control, helps you to feel as if you can move forward through whatever this is and even come out the better for it. So create a new normal, devise a plan, you'll feel more in control. And focus on the positive. I know if it's a change you really didn't want to have happen in your life, it's hard to find the positive side of things, but there's always some positive in the situation. And perhaps in this situation, the positive is the fact that you were strong enough to get through the change. So focus on your strengths. There's always some positive in the situation. And try asking yourself, what's the opportunity here? Is there an opportunity here that I'm not seeing? What could this possibly be bringing into my life? What is this trying to teach me? When you go from, being in the victim mentality of why is this happening to me, to what is this doing for me, it puts you in a position of empowerment, and it helps you to see the blessings in the change. Now, just on a side note, we've all had changes in our life and changes we didn't want. I had to leave a job years ago because it was a very toxic situation and creating all kinds of issues for my health. When I left that job, I had to let go of my apartment. I had to move in with an acquaintance. I had to leave the town that I was living in and move to Red Bank. But within a week of moving to Red Bank. I got a position as a reader at EarthSpirit, and I've been there for the past 9 years. It has been such a blessing. It wouldn't have happened if that catastrophic change hadn't happened in my life. So there's always a blessing, no matter how catastrophic and difficult a change may be for you. There's always a silver lining to every cloud. I guarantee when you're thinking and your reactions shift, you'll see that change as a blessing in disguise, as did I. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope that was helpful for you. Remember to hit the subscribe button. I upload a new video every Sunday, and I would love to have you join me here. If there's an area of concern that you have that you'd like to see me cover here, please leave it in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. And you can follow me on social media. The links are below in the description box. As always, remember, you are a spark of the divine. Share your light with the world. Blessings.